Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Following his not guilty plea in his murder-for-hire case, Lil Durk puts off his deep thoughts until 2025. As many fans already knew, Lil Durk's deep thoughts will no longer be released later this month. Fans can now anticipate hearing the rapper's upcoming studio album on January 31, 2025, according to its pre-save page across DSPs. Durk entered a not guilty plea in his murder-for-hire case on Thursday, which was concurrent with the announcement. Due to his alleged involvement in a scheme to kill rapper Quando Rondo, the Chicago native is currently facing charges of conspiracy, possession and use of guns, including a machine gun, and use of interstate facilities to commit murder-for-hire resulting in death. 5 of Durk's only the family affiliates were arrested in connection with a shooting in Los Angeles in 2022, as Wrap-Up reported in October. Rondo eventually lived, but Xavier Lil Pab Robinson, his cousin, tragically died. In a statement, U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada said, "The shooting happened in the open, at a petrol station at a busy intersection, endangering many others in the area." According to police, the incident was probably a form of revenge for Rondo's involvement in King Von's death, with whom Durk had worked closely prior to the 2020 disaster. This was Deep Thought's second postponement. The first occurred just 2 weeks prior to Durk's arrest by U.S. Marshals in Broward County, Florida. Songs like Turn Up a Notch, Monitoring Me, Late Checkout, which featured Hunkso, and An Opportunist were still available on the LP at the time of publishing. Additionally, according to ABC 7 Chicago, Durk's trial will begin on January 7 and pretrial hearings will take place in November and December. Given his suspected attempts to leave the nation, it is uncertain if he will be released on bond. Durk booked 2 flights from South Florida airports, one to Dubai and one to Switzerland, FBI agent Sarah Corcoran said in October. After that, he reserved a private flight to Italy, but before he could get on it, he was arrested in Miami. An audio recording of an alleged jail conversation, which may be the Chicago rapper's first public appearance since being placed under federal detention last month, has been provided by an associate of Lil Durk. An almost 2-minute-long video of a phone call with Durk allegedly on the other end was posted on Instagram on Friday by user 900brew. The man asked Lil Durk if he needed anything during the call, but the songwriter of All My Life reassured him that he was well and that his spirits were high. Additionally, Durk seemed to refute the fact that he was under protective custody and reportedly told the caller that the other prisoners in the general population were treating him fairly. Because of Lil Durk's exceptional character, the Instagram user petitioned for his liberation in the video's comment, expressing his support for the multi-platinum rapper. In the post's description, 900brew wrote, "Just got off the phone with my brother Lil Durk, he in good spirits, staying positive and fighting to get back home to his kids and family. We're not just street guys, we're not glorifying negativity. That's really an understatement. Regardless of our financial situation, we are men of honor and code. Bro, hit the main line with the rest of our kind, NOPC." Although the man's relationship to Lil Durk is not entirely clear, posts from his profile make it obvious that he is associated with Durkio's Only the Family label. The dude has shared pictures with Durk and Buka 600 in addition to working with OTF rappers like Bonnie Mo. The man hailed Lil Durk in a 2022 carousel post for allowing him to pursue his goals at a time when he was reportedly only a content creator. Lil Durk, who was extradited from Florida to face charges in connection with an alleged murder-for-hire plan, has made an appearance in federal court in Los Angeles for his arraignment. Lil Durk entered a not guilty plea on Thursday to charges of conspiracy, murder-for-hire, and possession of guns. If found guilty, he faces life in prison. According to reports, the judge scheduled Durk's trial for January 7, 2025, and a bond hearing for December 12. Following his initial arrest on murder-for-hire accusations, Lil Durk was charged with 2 further felonies. 50 Cent responded favorably to the All My Life hitmaker's hiring of Drew Findling, the lawyer for several hip-hop artists. He posted on Instagram, "Lil Durk got Drew Findling on the case, he's sharp. He's going to hit the bricks again if they didn't cross their T's and dot their I's." Numerous rappers, such as Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, Migos, DaBaby, and Waka Flocka Flame, have collaborated with Findling. Even Donald Trump was represented by him. Offset once referred to Findling as the biggest lawyer in the game, while 50 Cent asked YFN Lucci to engage him in order to defend him against accusations of gang activity. 50 Cent remarked, "They talk about an offer for 20 years, and then 20 years go to an offer. Yo Drew, is this real? I ask. 20 fucking years? Don't worry about it, I got it," he added. "Everything will work out." The next thing you know, 4 months have passed in place of 20 years. You really need a lawyer? Drew Findling is necessary. Lil Durk is accused by the prosecution of ordering a hit on Quando Rondo, which led to the shooting death of Rondo's cousin Lil Plea in 2022. For their alleged roles in this murder-for-hire scheme, Lil Durk's co-conspirators Kayvon Grant, DeAndre Wilson, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, and Asa Houston were also charged. U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada stated, "Mr. Banks is accused of planning a cold-blooded murder that killed a member of a rival's family." In addition, a petrol station at a busy intersection was the scene of an open shooting, putting numerous people nearby in danger. The others in the area. According to police, the incident was probably a form of revenge for Rondo's involvement in King Von's death, with whom Durk had worked closely prior to the 2020 disaster. This was Deep Thought's second postponement. The first occurred just 2 weeks prior to Durk's arrest by U.S. Marshals in Broward County, Florida. Songs like "Turn Up a Notch," "Monitoring Me," "Late Checkout," which featured Hunkso, and "An Opportunist" were still available on the LP at the time of publishing. Additionally, according to ABC 7 Chicago, Durk's trial will begin on January 7 and pretrial hearings will take place in November and December. Given his suspected attempts to leave the nation, it is uncertain if he will be released on bond. Durk booked 2 flights from South Florida airports, one to Dubai and one to Switzerland, FBI agent Sarah Corcoran said in October. After that, he reserved a private flight to Italy, but before he could get on it, he was arrested in Miami.